6:53, 7 till 7 is your morning sprint countdown to Good Morning America.
And we are just getting word of a bus crash with children on board. Captain Al is heading there right now.
But first, Ashley Yore with overnight development on the St. Pete Pier project. Ash?
St. Pete has taken the next step toward deciding what design will be right here for the new pier. Here's what the selection committee picked, the Pier Park design, but it's not a done deal yet. Now the city council has to approve the ranking of the top 3 designs to move forward. If they're approved, negotiations start with the first ranked team. Mayor Kreisman says we all need to rally behind the design picked.
An update to that deadly stabbing at a Brandon apartment complex we brought you yesterday as breaking news. Detectives have located Ralph Leon Pearson, somebody they considered a person of interest. Well, they have since interviewed and released him. That investigation into Travis Ware's death still active.
And new in your morning sprint, detectives have arrested a suspect in connection with an attempted armed robbery at a CPS in St. Pete last Wednesday. 25-year-old Rebecca Sparks seen here taken into custody for 1 count of armed robbery and transported to the Pinellas jail overnight without incident.
Part 1 of the ABC News exclusive interview that aired last night, Julie Schenecker said she didn't regret killing her 2 teenage children.
Adam Weiner continues Morning Sprint now with more on the interview that everybody is talking about this morning.
That's right. In part 1 of our interview, Julie Schenecker tries to justify the murders, claiming she was mentally unstable and suicidal. But Schenecker also says she feels like she saved her kids from the potential dangers of the world. The former military intelligence officer is currently serving a life sentence and is telling ABC Action News she wishes instead she had gotten the death penalty. You can watch part 1 of the interview right now on abcactionnews.com. Part 2 of our interview with Schenecker appears tonight only on ABC Action News at 11.
And we've seen backyard gun rages put people on edge, and now we're seeing revived efforts to ban them in our state. The Florida House just amended a bill to ban target shooting in residential areas. The Senate has already adopted a similar amendment.
All right, Lindsay Logan, the ABC Action Traffic Center right now. Heads up, I do want to keep you posted on a situation in the new Tampa area where there is a power outage affecting drivers right now on Bruce B. Downs, closer to Amberley Drive and the Tampa Palms area. The good news is the traffic lights are back on at I-75 in Bruce B. Downs. Jammed up 275 southbound, but that's the only major road here that has even turned yellow this morning. 17 minutes right now from the apex on down south. Just got reports of a car fire near I-4 and I-75. I'll be tweeting out a picture of that in just a couple of minutes. Captain Al?
Hey, good morning, Lindsay. We're checking out Collier Parkway right at State Road 54. A report of an accident somewhere in the vicinity of County Line Road and 54, but can't find that, so we're looking around this area. Otherwise, no problems in this. We'll keep looking. Now back to you.
All right, very brief isolated rain possible this morning. Otherwise, temperatures warmer than average to start the day, most of them in the low 70s. We are headed to a high of 87. Most of the day is going to be dry for most of us. There's a slight chance for an inland shower storm later today. We'll be up to 81 by noon, 87 as a high, and gosh, a gorgeous weekend ahead.
All right, Shay, thank you. Emily Arena, downtown Tampa, will be rocking tonight. Literally 5 bands, including headliners Five Finger Death Punch, will thrill fans at the annual 98 Rock Fest. Everyone can enjoy the free pre-show with contests and 4 bands outside the arena starting at 2.
Hey, if you take an Uber ride in Miami soon, don't be surprised to see this guy collecting your fare. He's A.J. Francis, 6'5", 330-pound lineman for the Dolphins. Despite working for the NFL, hey, he says, I can use the extra money driving Uber cars.